Ayana Sitayana Kunayana Sinasinayana Sinasitayana Kunayana Sinayana Sinasitayana Kunayana Sita Sitayana Kunayana. Welcome to the World Water Activation for Freedom on Earth. Thank you for joining us. Sitayana Kunayana Sita Sitayana Kunayana Sita Sitayana Sita Sitayana Kunayana Sia. And there's so much love here in this space for everybody on this call, everyone listening. And we'd like you to tap into it. Tune into the brilliance in the room, the brilliance of who you are, the brilliance of the love that shines eternal, that's already in your heart. And it's this power that we're going to begin to restore to the waterways of our own crystalline grids, our own physical forms, and that of the earth herself. And just by holding that power of thought and appreciation for the world's water supplies changes everything. So first and foremost, we start with you. Love and appreciation for you, who you are, where you're at, in all of your journeys, in all of the beauty, and all of the trouble. Every bit of information that you have in your space, that you hold in your field, we're going to love it up. The power of love cannot be overstated. And you can appreciate yourself to get there. So we want to start thanking ourselves for everyone and everything that we've brought into our life. Every bit of energy, every bit of information, everything that's occurred, all of the trouble, all of the bliss. Thank yourself for holding your heart close and bringing yourself into this incredible space that we call planet Earth. And let's start to feel the power of that appreciation grow. And start to feel the power of your heart expand. Beyond words, we're entering into feeling. And feeling the power of who we are. Feel the power of appreciation. as it starts to warm your space. Counting our blessings continuously here. Appreciating our life. And we're going to hold our breath for the count of 3, just a deep inhale in. We'll count to 3. And then we're going to exhale widely, meaning breathe out through your lung space and let that exhale, let yourself feel it through the body. So, deep inhale. We'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And let the energy of that breath flood your space. All the cells, all the individuated framework, space in between. Just bringing some new life in. Every time you take a breath, you share life force from the field of information that you cannot see into your physical life. The breath is not just oxygen, it's not just air. It's not just a recycling system, moving old energy out, new energy in. It's your direct connection with the heartbeat of source information itself. Now, when you do breath work of any kind, you're going to find a certain rhythm in it. We want you to find the rhythm of the soul, your soul, complete. We want you to find the information of your song line and hold that in vibration with the song line of planet Earth. And essentially what we're doing is we're dropping information into her field that we love her, that we're thankful for her, that we're appreciative to call her home. So as we mirror that effect within ourselves, we warm up for the real show today, which is thanking her for helping us be alive. Without the Earth Mother, without her song, we wouldn't be here standing on green grass, wading in the waters, the rivers of life. So as currents are calm, it's easy to bring information through as far as appreciating self, others, and the planet that we stand on. If the rivers are a bit rocky and things are going down, it may be harder to feel that love line, that planetary appreciation in the depths of our soul. And that's what we do here, is take the fear blanket, move it aside, and ensure we're all lined up with the resonance of the Earth herself. So the Earth herself is doing well. She's awesome. Yes, she may be struggling in some aspects because there are those taking advantage of her. But as a whole, her foundation is good. So let's not worry about whether or not she'll survive. And instead, let's focus on the fact that she will, and that she herself is gearing up for the ride of her life. She's going through ascension waves as well, just as us. And we're all coming closer to that full God force that we naturally are. So for her, she's not far off. She may have had some pollution in her streams. And that's what we're signaling to clean up. Not because we have the power to do so, but because we have the power to request it. So as we make our requests known, we're able to send a vote into the atmosphere. We're voting for free will. We're voting for peace and pleasure. We're voting for the energy that creates worlds to restore freedom on Earth to this planet. And that's why we're here today. Not to get caught up in ego, that any one of us is too big or too small to make change. We all have responsibility to ourselves, to our families, to our communities, first off. But we also have responsibility in a way that maybe not many have thought of. We must cast our vote. We must choose wisely. We must choose with the energy that we put out every day. So today, these calls are a reminder. Don't just do it here. Do it in your home base as well. Sitayana, kunayana, sinasitayana, sitayana, kunayana, sitayana, kunayana, sitayana, kunayana. Aya, sitayana, 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 kunayana, sitayana, kunayana. So for the majority of you listening, freedom itself is a concept that you know. Freedom itself is a feeling that we want you to feel. Feel the power of your breath. Feel the power of your magnetic core. And start to vibrate these very, very distinct energies towards the world's water, including that which you live within. Let's call it love. Let's call it appreciation. Let's call it kindness. And let's call it respect. So if we're taking care of her, what does that look like? Start to broadcast that into the field. Are we cleaning up the beaches as a sign of respect to us and to her as one? Are we removing garbage from gutters? Are we cleaning up the streams? Are we using vortexes of energy to allow pollution to come to an end? What are we doing? Use your own thoughts, use your own imagination, paint a picture of what freedom on earth looks like. Siatayana konayana sina sinayana sina sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sina sitayana konayana sia. Sitayana komayana sina sinayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana sita sitayana konayana sia. Sitayana konayana sina sinayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana sia. Sitayana konayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sita konayana sita sitayana konayana sia. We see helping hands all over the planet. We see everyone doing their bit. So where's your bit in this lifetime? Sitayana konayana sina sinayana sina sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sia. Sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sia. Sitayana komayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sita sitayana konayana sia. Sitayana konayana sita sitayana konayana sina sinayana sia sitayana konayana sia. Some people are here to clean up just the rivers of doubt within their own lives. And that's enough. You don't need to do any more than that if that's where you're stationed this lifetime. Some people are here to help consciousness change step, to shift its tune. Some people are here to lead planetary grid work efforts or physical cleanup projects. Perhaps you can support one of those. There are many out there. Some people are getting their hands dirty, literally cleaning up sewer lines, removing stench. There are products that are friendly to Mother Earth and man, and these require an extra boost. There are so many ways that you can support, and so many people doing their thing. If you can share their social media post, if you can talk about them at dinner, if you can drop them a kind note and say, hey, thank you for doing your work in the world. If you can get involved in another way, just by having a look at their website in itself will spread a wave of energy that helps them to continue to do what they do. Your efforts and your talents are great. Make use of them. Make use of them. So for those who are leading the charge in some way, shape, or form, we'd like to suggest that you here are one of them. Regardless if you do that in business or at home, you're cleaning up the world's waterways just by being alive. Your spirit and your soul are members. And for that, we commend you. And we would be remiss if we did not say to you, thank you for taking the challenge head on. Because you were here, you are doing a great thing. How much of a great thing you do is up to you. So there's no expectation at all. But see the world's water streams clean. See them already purged of the old energy forms of greed, lack, and despair. See them pumping eternal light through the systems themselves. Today, we're going to work on the systems, the people working around water. The waterways are blessed regardless People get in the way. So as the people of planet Earth remember, that's when we return home. When the waterways spark their vibration, people can access that homecoming even more. So for many of us, we think, oh, our job's done. We've showed up. We've given it our all. And that's important to remember right here, right now, in this space. We've done our work. The waters maintain a purity, a vibration, and a tone that resonates with the eternal love space that we are. Feel the completion of this process. Feel the process complete. Not will it happen, when it happens, if it happens. It has happened. It has happened. It has happened. See the vibrancy of the crystalline gateways in the world's watersheds. See the pollution automatically shifting. It's just love. 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 The more that you can see love, the more that you become love, the more that you become love, the more that love radiates into this eternal space. So feel the feeling of joy, just uplifting the space. Feel joy as it radiates out from your skin, erupts on your face as a smile, is sitting here as a very real energetic presence within each one of us. And let's continue feeling and seeing the beauty of planet Earth. and the water supplies that sit underneath it. So we're going to focus specifically on the water itself that hasn't been touched by man in eons. We'll call them the Great Lakes, the great aquifers that are sitting deep beneath the Earth's core. And we're going to ask them to bubble up to the surface. I'm just going to release a pressure valve around anyone's head that says it's not possible, that those deep lakes, that those deep reservoirs aren't meant to be touched. They're not for human consumption, because that's what we've been told. And we'd like to allow the spirit of water back in through our lives, through the great Artesian Basin, and through all the other wells and springs that sit deep. And we're just going to ask them to come back to life, back into the consciousness in the present moment of mankind. And let's go for a swim. So feel yourself dive in to the river's deep. Wash your arms, wash your legs, wash your head. Total body immersed. And let the wellspring of appreciation flow. Thank the waters for traveling with us this far. And ask for them to show their life force back on planet Earth. We're going to look at the core temperature of that water as well. We're going to ask it to generate more heat. Just going to ask it to amplify its magic. The process of appreciation will naturally do this. So you can be in your own space. And thank it for showing up. 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 The rivers eternal run through the heart space, and they connect deeply with the rivers of wisdom that flow through the world's waterways. If you can access your wisdom, you can access its wisdom. If you can access its wisdom, you can access your own. So go for a swim. Allow the consciousness of the planet and the tidal waves that sit below the surface invisible to the naked eye. Let those rise. Sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana. Sitayana kunayana sita sitayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana. Sitayana kunayana sita sitayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana sita sitayana sita. And can you see the oceans for what they once were? Streams of consciousness, pumping appreciation into the heart space. They've solidified into water as we know it, that has mass. But we'd like you to put the density aside and think of water as a living matrix that can create time tunnels, that can create time warps. And we'd like you to thank it for bringing the power of appreciation back into everyone's lives. Ask it to feed the species of mankind with thoughts of goodness, with thoughts of love, with fuel that will make us whole. Sitayana kunayana sina sinayana sitayana kunayana sina sitayana kunayana sia. Sitayana kunayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sitayana kunayana sia. Thank the planet, thank your brethren, thank the energy that creates worlds. Thank it, thank it, thank it, thank it, thank it. Sitayana kumayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sina sitayana kunayana sia. Sitayana sita kunayana sina sinayana sina sinayana sina sinayana kunayana. And thank the power of your thought wave as you say, for it is done. Sitayana kunayana sita sitayana kunayana sita sitayana sita kunayana sia. And that is the truth of who you are at this day and age. You have the power to request, for that request to be received, and the answer to instantly broadcast back. Thank you for the cleaning of the world's waterways, body, mind, heart, and soul, of this species and the planet we call Earth. Sitayana kunayana sina sinayana sita sitayana kunayamana sinayana sita sia. Aya. Thank you so much for joining us today. Sitayana kumayana sinayana 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 kunayana sia. We wish you beauty in your week, beauty in your days, beauty in your thought forms, beauty in your human suit, and everything else in between. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And we'll see you again next month.